Oh, you're early. I'm about to ping the Discord right now, actually. I actually typed up the message, but I wanted to get my game going. And also, hi, welcome, congratulations on being first. Okay, I'm pinging the Discord now. Disco Elysium days are usually pretty slow. Like, I remember last time... Oh, sorry, I might be really far away from the microphone. I did not prepare well. Okay, I did not prepare well for today's stream. Even though this morning I was like, yeah, I'm excited to stream. I didn't set up my mic until, like, I was already on stream, okay? Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This weekend was stressful because, like I said, I had a bunch of adult stuff to do. But also, I experienced just some pretty blatant racism from someone who I thought was a friend. So I was pretty upset about that. I'm not going to get into details because why bring down the stream? Even though we're playing Disco Elysium, the most political fucking game ever. But yeah, so I've been sluggish and slow and I didn't work out yesterday or today. So I haven't worked out for 3 days because I took Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off because of just everything going on. And then I planned to work out today, but I didn't. I'm probably going to work out after I get off stream, honestly. Because usually I work out like every day. And, things have just been kind of like out there. But like when you were like, oh, thank God, I thought you were dead, Jill. Or like, I'm glad you're not dead. I realized, yeah, I didn't check in with them at all. And like I know you guys aren't like my close personal friends, but you are my community. So yeah, I should probably say hi to you guys on the weekend more. So sorry about that. I just saw your comment about have you been doing well, and like you just heard the rant, so there you go. You know, and also I probably sound different. Like you notice my voice is a little scratchy and stuff, so it's not because I'm sick. It's like I said, I'm quite literally just stressed out, you guys. That's all. Oh, you've been working out again too? I'm super proud of you. That's awesome. That's a bummer about... Yeah, Anon, Yeah, and I mean, again, I'm not going to get into it because it's depressing when you've known somebody for a while and then they just... Okay, let me put it to you this way. They literally said the most racist shit I have ever been told, and it wasn't a slur. I've been called slurs before, bro. I've been told that my race is dirty, and this was more racist than that, okay? Because it was coming from someone who had no idea they were being racist, and what they were saying was just so out of pocket, you guys, you don't even know. And I'm not gonna get into it. You can tell I'm pissed though, can't you? Yeah, it happened yesterday, and on top of all the stress of filling out my paperwork, I was just like, this is not what I need after a weekend of stress. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks for, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I will check in with you guys more on the weekends to say hi, so you guys know I'm not, like, gone, and yeah. Anyways, let's get to the game before this entire stream becomes a fucking rant. We don't want that, guys. You really don't want this stream to become a rant. Because I could go on a mile-long rant about the California state government right now when it comes to, like, dealing with your benefits and getting health care and, like, you cannot be fucking with a mentally ill person's health care and, like, okay, let's play the game. Let's just play the game. Also, my air conditioner's on. Again, I know most of you can't hear it, but if you have headphones in, you might be able to hear it. And honestly, most of you probably listen with headphones. So I apologize if it's an interference. And I will turn it off if it's too loud. And also, let me know if I get too loud, because God, I'm loud. And when I rewatch the VODs to, like, edit videos, I'm like, God, why am I so loud? Shut up, bitch. Alright. Isaac Asimov is one of my favorite writers, bro. Like, iRobot, I've read the short story of iRobot. It's a connected universe. You'll notice Dr. Calvin and the technology shows up all in different stories. One of the books I'm using to hold up my microphone is Isaac Asimov's Robot Visions, a book of short stories. The most relaxing game ever, yeah. I may get a new job. This time with the U.S. Air Force. Friends said a new position opened up. Oh! Well, congratulations, Anon. He emailed me the screening person to put my resume at top of the pile. When they come. Oh, hey, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I hope you get it. Yeah. Like, anyway, oh no, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just saying that, you know, Dr. Calvin. I mean, if you're so far in it, you're going to get the story. You're going to get the name. Wait, are you reading the novelized version of iRobot? Because I think the novelized version was I think someone else helped him write it or followed up on it. Also, yeah, aren't you a Philip K. Dick fan? So yeah. Okay, let's play the game. Yeah. So, rhinos don't just, what did he say? Isn't this my partner right here? This guy sitting right here. I can't zoom in on him. And this is the guy I stole the clothes from. Because he had like the hat. I don't remember what they're called. But he had like, I just took like, what are they called? Rickshaw hats? Or am I stupid? Maybe they're not called that. But you know, that hat that people typically associate with Asian cultures. And then he had like a robe with a symbol on the back of it. And I think I just took it out of his house and then wore it in front of him. And he was like, oh, you like my clothes? Like, he was totally fine with me just stealing his clothes. And I'm like, all right. So this universe, the rules in this universe are so odd, but interesting. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, what time is it? Oh, it's 6:25. What else do we have to do today? Everybody fingers crossed that I actually get some shit done in the game today. Man in the High Castle is a good book. Have you ever read, I can't think of the name of it, but they made a movie out of it. It's one of his most famous books. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'll talk about it later. When I remember, I'll bring it back up. Brave New World and George Orwell's 1984. 1984 is actually one of my favorite books. I read it in high school. It was required reading in high school. Okay, anyway, let me play my game. Sorry. I'm a little, off the wall today because I had a hard weekend. That's why I was excited to stream. I was actually excited. It's nice hearing from you guys, too. Can I level up? Oh, no, wait. Revert. I can level up right now, though. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. Brave New World is really good. I heard there's a TV show. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really good. Well, you're in a different country, though, so I would think that your guys' required reading would be different. I mean, I know you might read a lot of American and foreign writers, but I would think that a lot of your guys' curriculum would be, friendly reminder that before you try to skill check, look at your clothing. Okay, yeah, you told me that last time. Thank you for letting me know that, because I forgot that last time. I'm not going to lie. Also, wait, I might have already said this, but congratulations on the job, and I hope you get it. I am so scatterbrained today, you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, let me check, because clothing and also which one of these things you use, too. You guys, I apologize for how slow I am at learning how to play games. I feel like people finish games much faster than me. Actually, I was watching a video where this guy was talking about streamers who take too long to finish games lose their audience. And I was like, oh. And I was like, maybe I should hurry up and finish the games I'm playing. Like, fuck, I feel bad now. I'm like, am I, like, wasting your guys' time? I don't know. I think a lot, if you can't tell. I think a lot. Okay, so... No, this is what tells me what I need to do. Okay. Some locusts have gone missing. The Insulindian phasmid is yet to be found. Perhaps ask Kuno about the empty trap. Okay. Find out the real reason why the trap was empty. Okay. So talk to Kuno. And also, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go back to the church because I want to talk to that lady. Unless, I hope it's not too late in the day to talk to her. Yeah, that is Bethesda stuff.
Was that? Could it be the Calder Mama Dakwa?
Wait. Isn't the cold the Mama Dakwa like a big giant thing? Oh no, that's the invisible thing. I hear it. Do you guys hear that?
There seems to be an extremely...
Oh no, that's the music. That was just the music coming in that I was hearing.
Lena said it was very high pitched.
I was about to say, what the fuck?
It's like something tickles your ear.
Oh, well, yeah, everybody's told me to just save Scum and Disco Elysium. They're like, if you want to see all the outcomes, just save Scum. And I'm like, I forget to do it. And the reason why is because I learned how to play games before that was a possibility. So it's like a mechanic that I forget is even there. And then you have the people that are like, no, don't save Scum. You're not a real gamer if you save Scum. First of all, leave people alone. Let people play their games however they want. And second of all, shut up. Okay? But yeah, like, I always forget to say it, but I do need to do that. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something...
Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always? There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
Okay, sir, you may be kind of crazy. And this is interesting because as someone with my disorder, I can tell you that if someone implants an idea, that idea might show up in my hallucinations later. Now, I'm not saying that Harry is... Actually, I am saying, because I chose the sensitive thing, which literally said you're prone to losing your mind. So, actually, I am kind of saying here that I think Harry's hallucinating, maybe? But then, the rules of this universe are so crazy that I'm like, this is why I take forever to finish games, because I won't shut up. Just for the record.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder.
It might perch on your shoulder.
What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
Sometimes failing a check. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Don't let anyone tell you how to play. Yeah, exactly, Jill. Elysium discoing. Hello, Thrax Gladiator. Thrax. Sorry, I don't know how to read you guys. But welcome in, Gladiator. We'll just call you Gladiator. Have you seen that movie? It's actually a pretty good movie. The old school one. I'm not old school. There's a few different ones, but I'm talking about the one with that muscular guy that's known for being muscular. I don't know his fucking name. There's a lot of them known for that. Anyway, you're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing. What the fuck? Yeah, this is why I keep calling that thing testosterone, because I'm like, what? But I think someone mentioned it might be the amygdala. Do you hear a high-pitched noise? Hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder. Move your head towards the sound. Should I follow? Oh wait, this would be an opportunity to save Scum, like we were just talking about, right? Press Q to take the vaccine. I just saw that. Damn, okay. Should I move my head towards the sound? Or let me just save real quick. Let's just... Quick save, I guess? Is that how you do that? Or... Wait, the game's not letting me save. The game is, like, blocking my ability to save Scum. Yeah, okay, you know what? Fine. I don't care. Alright, what do we got here? I'm not gonna ask him, because he's just gonna tell me I'm fucking crazy.
Oh, no. The sound. It's moving away.
I gotta chase it?
Over there. Go after it. No. Too late. It's gone.
No, come back, please.
So it does. It's gone. All that's
well, I didn't mean to click that!
is the
I meant to click the other one. Oh, son of a bitch. God damn it. I kind of want to know what happens if you pick the other one, so I'm going to reload. We were just talking about save scumming, and I'm doing it right now. Because, like, I want to know what happens. Wait, hold on. Which one of these saves is... What time is it right now? That's 3:25. Wait, what's the day today? Oh, yeah, that would be the one, because that's what I stopped playing. Okay, sorry, you guys. I'm disorganized as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, I just realized that, Jill. I just realized the reason why it wouldn't let me save is because I had the options open. You know what I mean? I'm slow. Alright, let's try this again. Look, I'm walking just for Kim. Also, every time I hear their names, I think of Star Trek Voyager. Is anybody here a fan of Voyager? Because there was a character named Harry Kim on there. And every time, so, yeah.
No, it's probably just your imagination. There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic, but admittedly...
Hey man, I picked the wrong thing. Yeah, well, because I wanted to know. I just got lucky that it was, you know, it happened right before I could. I mean, I literally just loaded in, so because I literally picked the wrong thing, and I'm like, bro, okay. So I'm not gonna listen closely.
There it is again.
Keep listening.
It must be very close. May keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist.
Sir!
The only birds you should be looking for are
you, what a noob. Yeah. I still qualify as a noob, and I'm 37 years old, and I've been playing games since I was like 6, 7. But the reason why I'll still qualify myself as a noob is because, like, I never adjusted to a lot of new school mechanics, and you can tell by the way I play games that I didn't, because I will have tools available to me to help me do things, and I won't acknowledge them. I'm sure you guys have witnessed this, right? Like, you guys will literally tell me. A good example. That time I had a flashlight, and I didn't pull it out, and then you guys were telling me to pull it out, and then I remembered. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a flashlight. But you guys have been telling me to pull it out the whole time. I just wasn't paying attention to chat, because I'm an asshole. Ha! But, also, I'm eating blueberries right now, I'm sorry. But also, like, or I won't check my map, or I won't have the markers on. But sometimes I don't like markers because they clutter up the screen. Like, that's a whole nother conversation, though. But, like, there's just certain things about modern gaming that, like, I did not adjust to. So, like, I will still call myself a noob in very many ways. I bet she plays on easy mode. Actually, easy mode's too easy. I usually use normal. I always use standard mode. Unless I need to go up to... Also, I'm sorry I'm chewing. Unless I need to go... Unless it's too easy even on normal. Or if I play a game a lot, I'll go up in chat. Like, I go up in DMC's difficulty. Yeah, well, fire's easy. You know, that's... Alright, should I see what happens if I want him to perch on my shoulder?
Oh, no. The sound. It's
moving
away.
It's moving... Oh, that happens no matter what you choose.
No.
Okay.
Too late.
No, come back,
It's
please.
gone.
Okay, so it goes to this no matter what.
Keep your ears peeled. Then.
Oh.
If the
Oh, you
species
get a
really
thought for
has
that.
migrated to Martinez, you're sure to hear it again.
Okay. Let's go. Alright, anyway. That's what I was trying to achieve. Me and my newbie save scumming self. Alright, let's go talk to that woman at the church. I want to hear her talk about the, also, you guys, I kind of messed up. I got one of those people's... Wait. I'm going the wrong way. So I got one of those people's, signatures that I probably shouldn't have got. And I didn't mean to. I was just trying to check out my dialogue options. But I would rather... I don't know. Should I just mail it with one of the signatures? Will that work? Or what else can I do to get myself out of this situation? Is basically what I'm saying here. Because I feel bad. I've kind of been told what happens if you send that, and it makes you a bad person. And I don't want to make the shitty choices. I'd like Harry to be a good person. Although, my friend was telling me she was rewatching the, where am I going? Anyway, my friend was telling me that she was rewatching, one of my streams, and she said that when I was playing this game, I was talking about, how come I don't have any Molotov cocktails, like, right off the bat? And I was like, I don't even remember that. So apparently I even wanted that to be an option here. Where am I? Like I actually do not know where I am right now. Oh, I see where I am now. Where's that church at? Okay, it's down here, right? Or, right? Maybe? Oh. No, I didn't solve that. I forgot about that. Shit, I forgot about that until you said that. Shit. I should probably go deal with that, huh? I totally forgot about the dead guy on the boardwalk. Okay. Where is... Shit, okay. Hold on. Well, this game has a time crunch element, so you feel like you're not getting shit done. I've lost the plot, you guys. I don't remember where I'm going. I was trying to get to the church, but, is that over here, maybe? Is this the boardwalk? Okay, I'm a little lost. No, that's... Where's the map? Here we go again. Not looking at the map. Where's my map? Okay, church. Fisherman Shacks. And that's the boardwalk there. And that's where, okay. I sort of see where I'm going now, sort of. Sorry, you guys. I am a mess. Okay. Let me do that first. Let me go to Kim's car. Because his radio's in his car, isn't it?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call.
What am I doing?
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Yeah, sure.
Calling.
It's not a random number. I wonder if that's someone he knows, like his ex-wife.
Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Uh-oh.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Oh my god. Why is everything so unhinged in this game? It's me, Pierre. I might be. What's Pierre like? No, this is not Pierre. Okay. I didn't expect to get... I was just picking up the phone, man. I didn't... I was wondering what would happen, but I didn't expect it to be a whole choice line. I mean, I do like musicians, but I actually like Josh just because he's cool. But yeah, I like musicians a lot. I like people who play music, so you're sort of right. I mean, yeah, because Josh is really good at guitar. He's got a 6-string, a 9-string. He's got a 7. He's got a 7-string, a 6-string, regular guitar, 9-string, and he also plays bass. He actually started on bass. He can also play like synth, which is cool, and he knows how to play keys, you know, like a keyboard. Pretty cool. Should have saved scope. Yeah, I should have actually. I didn't. Yeah, because it's a whole like choice. I don't know. Why would I tell this old lady I'm Pierre? What? All right. Let's say the second unhinged thing.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
Look at these responses, you guys. What kind of pets did you have? That's Not good. It gets lonely even when you're with people. I mean, yeah, that's true, actually. But also, Unhinged. Let's ask her about the animals.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
I feel like Pierre's dead. He died.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects.
What? Okay, I feel like this is probably more important than I think it is.
You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
What, you just dial random numbers? Okay, look, can we just go? I got shit to do, bro. Like, come on. God damn, what am I doing? Alright. This is the church, right? Yeah.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I was like,
stark
did
contrast
she
to the padlock,
just
carelessly drilled
walk
into
into the ocean? Because that's the feeling I got when the phone call disconnected. I was like, was she walking into the ocean? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Yeah, like this game, everything is just unhinged. Okay. Okay, see you later. I hope you really like the book. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, of course. I hope you like the book enough to read other works by Asimov, by the way, because I think you'll really, really like him, because he is very different from Philip K. Dick. Philip K. Dick's style was very dreamy and speculative, yet very interesting. Isaac Asimov is like hard science fiction, but he is my favorite science fiction writer. Anyway, have a good day. That's true. Yeah, you gotta come back 5 minutes before it's over. And then I'll play for another 20 minutes and then I'll sign off. Inspect the carpentry.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
Huh. Yep. Don't I have the tool for prying things off? Wait. Hold on. Is this what I'm supposed to do?
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way.
Yeah, I don't...
The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Yeah, it's a little weird to just...
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with the kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of general delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Rattle the doors to see if they open.
Nothing happens, only the sound.
I don't think that's going to work.
Okay, fine. Apply some official force to the padlock. Take a closer look. Inspect the
The
carpentry.
carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. Two large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Run your hand over the beam.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed
Oh, there's
into
a
the
sticker
wooden
on
door.
it?
The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Oh.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests
Junior delinquency. Yeah, kids. Yeah.
For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents as minors between the ages of 10 and 16 who have committed an act in violation of the law. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called delinquent acts.
This was part of your...
an officer's exams.
Uh-oh.
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
That's not great logic for deciding.
There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling.
I don't know
Now
why I
it's
peeled the
stuck to
sticker
your
off.
thumb. Looks like today was a gold star day.
Styled my paperwork. Okay, I'm not gonna... Didn't he say... Let's look around. Look for another way in. Try to be reasonable for once. Can you? Sorry, I don't know how to use the controls. Okay. I don't know how the fuck to get in here. Where rant? I was bitching earlier. I had a little mini rant, but it wasn't really a rant. I was just saying, like, I was just telling people where, you know, that I was having a shitty weekend because I had to go and do adult stuff, and then I, like, experienced, like, actual fucking racism from somebody on my Facebook, and I'm just like, wow, what the fuck? Like, so there was a mini rant earlier.
Contraption in her hand. Hearing
Or
approach,
boy inside
she looks
tent.
up.
Are you talking about this person right here? Because I think I'm talking to her right now. If that's east of here. Yeah, that would be east, yeah. This is probably them, right? The game is unhinged rant, though, Ivan. And ex-coworkers. What kind of drinks did you drink? Racism. Yeah, remember that post I made? Which I don't really want to get into it on here, but you remember the post that I made about the language thing? And somebody literally just told me I'll tell you later, because I don't want to talk about it right now. I mean, it's like, obviously you can tell I'm kind of irritated about it, but like, I don't want to bring this shit on my stream. I already kind of bitched about it earlier. I'll tell you later. But anyway, just beer. You know, I was wondering because I was like, you're in really good shape and I know you work out. And like, I don't drink at all. But like, I know some people who like, oh, I don't know them personally, but I've seen people talk about drinking and working out and like, they're just like, it's not great. You know, it's just a horrible thing to do if you're trying to cut calories. So yeah. Anyway. Yes, this is the girl. Okay, I just saw this. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that message till now. Sometimes I think these things come in out of order. But then I see them on my screen come in really, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway. There, when I see the screen with the how you guys can see chat on screen, that comes in a lot later, but then that comes in the right order. But then like when I'm looking at my view of it, you know, the back ends of Streamlabs, it'll be like in the wrong order sometimes, so I don't get it.
Oh, hello there.
All right, let's talk to this
It's
kid.
cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
I mean, she's got a scarf on.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Are you gonna ask this kid if she wants to do some drugs? No. God
Huh?
damn.
So should you.
Oh, I do have a hat on.
You don't have to do anything.
I am the law. You have to do what the law says. Yeah, I do have a hat on.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Are these kids on drugs? Like, I don't know. No, you just... It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in the weather. Now that that's all cleared up, I have some questions for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I meant to ask you how things went with her, by the way. With the mystery human. I meant to ask you how things went. I was actually asking you about the meat you ate, too. Yeah, I was gonna say, Anon, is it meth? Because they seem like they're on... I mean, that's what the party thing means, right? Alright.
Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Okay, we got another Kuno here.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a
Regain
civilian is
authority?
supposed to address an officer of the law.
Okay, look. Can we just be chill?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
Okay, man. These kids I feel like this world is just suffocating, and that's why there's a bunch of kids running around on drugs, you
My
know?
whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features.
Yeah.
Some
I mean, it
masculinity
seems
to
like
her
there is.
attractiveness.
It's funny too because I remember when you talked about it, like the cue that like when she like invited you out and you were like, how am I supposed to interpret this? I wouldn't know. I don't know how to interpret shit like that either. But the more you tell me about the time you spend with her, I'm like, I'm pretty sure she likes you. But like, I wouldn't have known how to interpret that either. In fact, I would have felt weird about it and probably not pursued it because that's how I am. You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't know. I'm happy for you. Pass the right checks and you figure out they want to turn the church into a disco and a meth lab, but you can convince them to drop the drug lab. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck is this game? She seemed effective. What is with women in that? Are you not allowed to have female friends, bro? Cause like, let me tell you something. Josh does not give a fuck how many male friends I have. Josh has met my male friend, like my friend Aaron. Him and Aaron get along. Like, it's just funny because I'm like, I don't understand what the issue is when you trust your partner. Now, when I didn't trust my partner, it was an issue and that person cheated. So it's like, oh, okay. And when I was unstable, I got jealous about those things, but I don't anymore. So whenever I see that, I'm like, that's a little strange. So like, that's like kind of a flag to me, right? Like not necessarily red, but that's like, it's a pink flag. That's a little pink. That's like, okay, are you actually the jealous type? Because, like I said, it's unhealthy to be that way. I have a lot of male friends, and my boyfriend doesn't give a fuck. Because I'm not going to cheat on him. I don't know. it does seem to be about that, because there's a lot of kids in this game that are like on drugs, and they're also just outside all day, not in school. And I mean, look at this town. It's super run down. This game really seems, I mean, isn't it? I remember reading somewhere that the game is about, it's by people with very, very progressive ideals. Like, they're not from America, but they have very, very progressive ideals. Like, by our standards, here in America, we'd probably call them commies, right? And they might be communists. I don't know. But the point is that they're very, very progressive. So it's definitely a critique of capitalism, if anything else. You sent her your number with a good excuse. That is kind of funny. That's good. That's smart. Yeah, no, I've been jealous before. I have, but the thing is I was unhealthy when I was jealous. And a lot of people I know also were very unhealthy when they were jealous. And you either grow out of that by facing the problem and realizing you're being unreasonable, or you look at pictures of somebody with another woman and get kind of mildly affected by that. Like I said, that's a pink flag to me. So I don't know. But let's just hope that it's not nefarious, because it probably isn't. I'm a paranoid person, by the way, if you didn't notice. Like, I see little things and I'm like, what's that gonna mean later down the line? But some might call that perceptive. I don't know, because it really depends. And you're all right.
Why? Okay, it's Berger.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name, but she's not all that surprised by this cop show question.
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording.
What are you doing
Low
with
quality,
that?
but still. Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
Contact microphone, okay.
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Huh. I don't think I've ever
Brand
heard of that
would
before.
like you to know, there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Contact Mike. Okay. Any news on my own name? What am I supposed to do with this?
No idea.
Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike? How does this thing work? Where did you get the mic from? Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this mic.
Okay.
Let's talk about your contact. What are you doing out here in the cold? Yeah.
Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Wait, what happened to the headphones? What are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps. What?
The musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music
Yeah,
that
because,
cracks
like, I
and
have a
laughs
really
and
high
feels
skill
jungle.
in, like, that
Crazy sounds
Inland
like that. It's
Empire.
hard to explain.
I think that's who suggested that, right? Let me... Oh, that's my perception. I mean, yeah. Okay. So, this is why I always choose the personality traits in games that resemble being, like, no way to sugarcoat it, but insane, mentally ill, because obviously I have schizoaffective. So, I chose the sensitive personality type for Harry. And, like, yeah, this shit is definitely just what voices are kind of like. And, like, I mean... Like, not for everybody, obviously, but, like, for me, a lot of this is very similar to what voices are like. Like, where they just kind of come in and state their fucking opinion about stuff, whether good or bad or neutral, or they talk shit, but a lot of times they might point things out to you that don't make any fucking sense. Just loosely connects to what you're doing, kind of ruins everything, and it's just like, yo, like, I'm busy. Do you fucking mind? It's just nod. They make music out of cracks in the ice and that's interesting, but weird, but interesting.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
The girl is cold all of a sudden.
I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
Bro, what?
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden. The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high. She is on some kind of stimulant, amphetamine or methadone, and its effects are wearing off fast. She will begin to experience more and more valleys now, and fewer peaks.
I mean, that describes drug addiction, right? Like the more high you get, the less you feel it, and it's just your downs are worse. It also describes mental illness as you get. If you had chosen to go with it, you keep mentioning contact Mike lore, and the girl just doesn't care. I mean, I would assume that's why I just ignored that shit. But again, I would like to point out that as a schizoaffective person, that's happened a whole bunch with me, where I just start bringing up random shit. I go on to some weird rambles sometimes, like, and it'll just be really disorganized and stuff. And that's how you know that you're getting, like, symptoms of psychosis, by the way. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, guys, because this is just me, like, explaining mental illness.
Take this, your code.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. This sucks. These kids are all drugged up and stuff. You know, it's crazy.
It's okay.
This is where a hat would come in handy. Here, you need this more than I do. Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, I got experience for that. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something. Stupid. It's really not going to be a Elysium, that's for sure.
The boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
Okay.
And why is that?
Yeah, that's a good
They
question.
got too much stuff crammed in there.
No room for another human being?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
Okay.
That stuff is more expensive than
Yeah,
I am.
why not just leave some
More
of it
expensive
outside?
than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
Yeah, like, this is pretty blatant, right? Like, in a good way. Like, you know how, Anon, you were just saying that, like, you think this game is about, like, the effects of poverty on people? And I'm like, yeah, this is pretty blatant. Like, this is pretty blatantly saying that this world has made people care more about things than human beings. Literally, other people in her situation are like, you matter less than this, it's stuff. Like, and you can justify that any way you want, and that's the thing about humans. Like, we will justify our evil acts. We will justify the things that, you know, will justify doing bad things to meet our ends. As a matter of fact, what I was talking about earlier was somebody saying they would stomp all over basically people of color to get what they want. To satisfy their needs, right? And that's what the world has done to us. It's made us pretty ruthless, right? Where we have to think about ourselves and our things over other people. So.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about your contact mic again. What are you doing out here in the cold? Tell me. Okay, I'm going to ask her about the mic in a second. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church. You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up. Okay. You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that? I don't remember what he was talking about. Plus, Jill's not here anymore. I really don't actually remember Also, did you scroll up? Because that message was so long ago, Josh. Damn. Okay.
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium. Except that...
Egghead?
Yeah.
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. The 6-story structure lets out the doleful shriek. Oh, you did scroll up. Yeah, I don't remember what the context was there.
The floorboards.
I don't remember what the context was fucking 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you could scroll up and read through all that, and I'm like, I don't remember what I said to make them say that. I'm not make them say that. Like, I don't know what I said to cause people to reply in that way. You know what I mean? Make them say that sounds weird in that sentence. I don't know why. It sounds like I'm like saying like, oh, calling them unhinged or something. The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast. Huh.
There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Anodic.
Not in a million years.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like. If it ever comes.
Light cutting through anodic music. And now I'm gonna find out what it is. What is it? I just asked. So you want to turn the church into a club. Did you put the bad luck on the church door? Okay.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
No, we're the police. That's the same thing, man. Why do you ask? I don't know where you got that idea.
Okay, well... maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church.
Oh,
If you're police, you should look into it, right?
Well, what's that about?
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? No. Not really, no.
What do you mean, not really?
It's noids.
Noise.
To keep more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about them, he'll tell ya.
Alright. I can, like, hear the music in the background. Like, I hear dance music in the distance. I can, like, barely hear it. That's interesting. Enough about the church, then. I had another question.
Go ahead.
Empathy, huh? Okay, let's do that thing where I actually check my, clothing, right? So I can pass a check. Why can't I check my clothing? I'll be right back. See. No, I mean that's fine. The only reason I'd hate that is because a streaming, but you know, if shit happens, shit happens. I can push my stream back to later, or I might have to cancel it tomorrow if there's gonna be outages. We'll see. -1 empathy. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I probably passed over it without noticing, if you want me to be honest. You know, this thing is why the physical instrument keeps butting in and talking about sex and violence. Logic. drama. Wait. Suggestion. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, it is kind of a shirt that looks like, you know, something some stuck-up fucking kid would wear that has a lack of empathy, so that actually kind of makes sense. That takes away from my perception, huh? Oh, +2 logic. Interesting. In the name of volition. Interesting. Okay. I don't have a hat anymore, you guys. Alright. Let's do this.
Again.
Still even, huh? Alright, let's see.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
Sorry you have to sit here on the ice with the drugs wearing off. At your age, or at any age, in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
God damn, that's sad. The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side. That's true, though. Like, the thing, I was still -1? Yeah, okay, well, let me check my shit again, because, yeah, I probably didn't notice. But, I might have actually put on the thing that gave me -1, I don't know. But, like, what he's saying right here is very true. When you're being suffocated by, say, capitalism, your shitty job, you can't make your rent, you're working really hard, you're trying to make it, you're trying your fucking hardest to make it, but every single thing is coming at you. The only things that will make you happy, small things that will make you happy, seem to be things that system provides, right? Like, for me, video games, books, movies, art, forms of art, right? A lot of people like to go out to eat. A lot of people like to go shopping. Like, things that this world provides, that this system provides, tend to give you comfort, right? Or I swapped one. Yeah, sounds about right. That sounds like something my dumb ass would do, Anon. Swap one for the other. But, like, have you ever played that game, Rule of Rose, or if anybody's heard of it? But it actually has, it's really good survival horror game. It's a old school Capcom game. But there's like a part in it where something happens where, like, the one thing that gave this girl happiness in a fucked up system was taken from her. And at that point, when you take something from someone, when you take the only thing that someone has left, right? Like, they flip out. That's exactly what happens to the game. They took the only thing she had left away from her, so she flipped out, right? That's what happens with oppression. That's what you oppress people so much, they will flip out. And flip out is when revolution happens. And like in this case, people are being, the only thing that gives them joy are things that the system lets them have, right? Little things. And if you take that away from somebody, they have absolutely no hope. And how they will act after that is, you don't know, you know? Because they have nothing else to live for. They're willing to lay their life down if it means that other people don't have to live this way anymore.
The wind howls. She remains silent.
Yeah, exactly. And that's very depressing, Anon. The AI, eventually it'll get to the point where it automates jobs. But because of the way the system works, it doesn't want to provide for all. So when jobs become automated, they will still require you as a human to have to suffer through some sort of labor in order to get the things you want. I promise you that. Like, science fiction is not fucking wrong about that.
It's real. Tell her.
The thing that's interesting that I was learning about AI is that the way computers are made, there's some sort of different type of computer or something that you need to make AI ever even have a chance of reaching sentience or consciousness the way that humans have. This is something that I didn't really know. I didn't understand the whole process of this. But you know how in the human brain, our brain, different parts of our brain communicate with each other? Well, with AI, like your chatbot, so to speak, doesn't have that ability. It doesn't have that ability to have the different parts of it communicate with each other. I don't know. Very interesting stuff. And if I was smarter, I'd talk about it more. So, but I'm not, so sorry. It's not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now. What does he mean by that? Like, does he mean art? Music? What does he mean by that? U.S. judge ruled art made by AI can't be copyrighted. Only human works. Yeah, they've been pushing that for a while because AI art at this point is just stealing art from others and smashing it together. So, yeah. At some point... Right. Recall memories that... Yeah, and that's because our different parts of our brain communicate. So when they work on, like, chat bots and stuff... I keep saying box... They can't, those parts of the brain, the different parts of those networks cannot communicate the way ours can. It's just a pretty interesting thing. It is not, okay, anyway, okay, let me scroll back because I'm confused. I don't understand this comment. Like, what does he mean by it's not a childish fantasy? It could be a real weapon against what's coming for you now. Like, I need to understand what he means by this.
What is?
I'm not sure. I heard about this argument to make it so that you can't copyright AI art, but I never looked at the ins and outs of it. Cause even though I cared, I didn't care enough. Do you know what I mean? Cause I was just pissed off about the AI thing.
I know. I'll stick to it.
There is little you can do to help her now. But given the chance, you feel like you should. There is something about her. A weightiness. Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer? Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
In university, I attended a voluntary seminar about using snail neurons to create computers. They actually managed to get a simple logic. I mean, yeah, like, that's something not snail neurons, but I read about something else where they basically have, like, like these lab-created neurons or brain cells that can play Pong. And, like, when they were talking about it, they were like, oh, they understand what they're doing or something. I was like, yo, this is bad. I don't like that. I mean, science is gonna science, but yeah. Why am I talking to a child about this? Okay. I mean, the problem with AI music, and I think you mentioned, is that it, like, never resolves, and that is something I've noticed. Yo, AI, like, techno music and electronic music isn't so bad though. Straight up, it's okay because that kind of music is kind of made to just keep a beat going, you know. The thing that it's missing though is that like electronic music made by humans has so many different levels to it that they build on. You know, it's not just, well, it can be a simple beat, but a lot of it is built on levels and things like that. But when it comes to like AI, it's not like that. It's very simplistic. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, no, he's not weird about it. It's just interesting how he talks to just anybody about his problems, you know? Like he's obviously very depressed, right? Because he will just talk to anybody about his problems. All right. Excuse me.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. Okay. I think it's all these foreign people taking our job. Oh my God. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. I I think apply to the working class. Yeah, I agree with 4, actually.
Oh.
That's what
Really?
I would say. The world's most laughable centrists defend the political center. Did you guys see that shit? I got a fucking achievement for being a centrist. But this game has been talking shit about me the whole fucking time. And it just said, it was like, that achievement was like shit talking. It was like, wow. All right, bro. Actually, yeah. Well, I just lost the game. Feels bad, man. Wait. What game? Or wait. The game is written in capital letters, which makes me think it's a game called The Game. Or do you mean The Game, that movie from like 1995? You know what? You just tell me what you mean. No one understands that sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the sake of progress. Also, the game called you out. The game's always fucking calling me out, bro. This game hates me. This game's like, stop being fucking reasonable. I don't know if you guys saw that achievement pop up. I don't know if OBS picks that up on your screen. But a fucking achievement popped up that said, defend the fucking center 7 times. Oh, shit. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, sorry. But welcome in, by the way. But, life has a way, right? Because now that I think about it, probably going through it, now that I think about it. So, yeah. Sorry for whatever you're going through, but yeah, I understand. No one understands that sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing. Does that make me a centrist for thinking this way? Cause like I said, the game has called me out. I'm gonna take a screenshot of my achievements for this game, you guys. Cause I feel like I have a lot of like trophies and achievements for being a centrist. So like, no one understands that sometimes you gotta, yeah, I agree with that.
The thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
This game is talking so much shit. Do you see this? Don't get me wrong. I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little more reasonable is all. I say that all the time. I do. That's probably not it, is it? Pretty sure. I don't think you can stream this game without at least revealing a little bit what your alien politics are, right? So... it's probably not it, is it?
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues. Okay, why do you think that?
Okay, so there is an argument to be made about moderates and centrists who defend the status quo. There's definitely something to be said about that. A lot of some things to be said about that, right? Because they're afraid of, like, real progress, because real progress is uncomfortable, unfortunately, right? I think that's who this game is attacking. I think this game is taking a very strong stance against the people who just won't take a stand. And a lot of the way I respond to these situations is gonna come off like I'm not taking a stand, right? Like, it's gonna come off like me, except for the racist shit, and there were some things that I was very strong on, right? Like, when it came to, like, anything racist, I was very strong, like, fuck this, whatever. But, like, other things I look at and I'm kind of like, okay, well, let me, like, try to be reasonable and not so unhinged and extreme. And the game doesn't particularly like you being hinged. The game isn't a fan of, like, nuance is a thing of the past. Yeah, exactly, just. Or Goost. We call you Goosta Jai around here. Because I'm not going to let a joke from like 2 months ago go. I just thought it was fucking funny. Okay, hold on. They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good. First, they had just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit. Okay. Why am I talking to a child about this? All right, yeah, I was actually just talking about first name Cloud, last name Blood. When he said Cloud, or when they said Cloud, sorry, I try to use they for everybody because I don't want to, be rude, basically. But, when they first said Cloud, I thought, they were talking about Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And then immediately I remembered that your name is Cloudblood. Yeah, Josh's band name is Cloudblood because of a dream I had where, like, clouds were being squeezed out. And, they were like, blood was coming out of it. It was such a wild dream, you guys. Like, couches were eating people and shit, and, like, trucks were walking around. Like, all these inanimate objects came to life, and, like, there were these cloud people. And I remember somebody squeezing one of them out, and they were, like, bleeding. And I was telling Josh about it. I was like, yeah, and they had, like, this weird cloud blood. Josh was like, that's metal as fuck. So he named his band that. Okay. Yeah, it's her engagement. What the fuck did I walk into? I don't know. Me still talking about random shit. Welcome back. He's here as Sir Cloud of the Blood Clan. Yeah, exactly. That's just his name. He changed his name on YouTube, so now he's Cloud Blood. No, you guys need to just call him Cloudblood. Like, absolutely. I love it. To hell with it was a wild dream. Have you guys, everybody here has seen the art, in the Garden of Eden, right? It's like the picture that people are like, it's like heaven, earth, and hell. It has 3 parts to it. I watched a documentary about the backstory of how that art was created, and if you look into, like, the hell part of it, you actually see, like, a thing, like, you see, like, instruments that have become, like, animated, and they're, became evil, because music was seen as evil to really hardcore Christians back in the day, right? It was like, because Satan was, like, the director of music in heaven or something. I don't know, man. I'm not on the up and up with all my, like, Christian lore. Like, I know most of it, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to get all into it, but, like, that made me have that dream. Like, I went to bed, and like, I just had a wild dream about couches and cars coming to life and giant instruments and just crazy shit. Okay, let's get back to the game. Focus on the Sir Claudius bloodiness. To hell with this. Questions. I had them, and you have answers. Okay. Josh's song, the one song by Cloudblood, the Task Manager song, that song is literally an anti-capitalist song, by the way. If you listen to the lyrics.
There you have it then. Chick trouble.
Well,
Not
she was right. She was right about that.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
If you go into the Discord, just a guy. Sorry, I don't know how to talk. If you go into the Discord, you can actually find his music in there. Under Gnome Music, he posted his song a while ago. If you're in the Discord, I don't know, but yeah, that's where you can find it. And yeah, it's literally an anti-capitalist song. It would be great in this game, actually. You seem pretty upset about this, Chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her? I remember her scent, and that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit.
Are you allowed to post?
Are you sure the letters were for you?
Are you allowed to post links in here? Okay, well, sweet. I didn't know if you were allowed to because, oh, that's right. I turned the Autobot off because he was a little bitch. I forgot about that. Jill remembers because Jill was here when it... Actually, a lot of you might have been here when the Autobot just went ham and was like, fuck you, Legion of Metal. You don't get to comment. Like, what the hell, man? Oh, that was a Spotify. Oh, even better. Because I think that's the best recording of it. The whore could have written them to her lover. Wow. Let's not.
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
What do you mean by selective memory? I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world. I mean, that's the fucking truth. Selective memory. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
Are you allowed to post leaks? I'm a moderator. I mean, like, oh, I decide. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, now you guys are allowed to post links. Yeah, it's just that, okay, if it's somebody who's not like a regular here and they post a link out of nowhere, we're gonna have to check it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should make a rule not to post links because I just realized that can... Oh, God. Okay. For now, we can post links, but I'm going to have to think about it. Okay? But for now, yeah, links are fine. And for now, that, again, it's on... Next time I stream, it might be, you know, something that has changed.
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it.
All right, we got some
People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Pink apple and lemon seltzer water. I love seltzer water, you guys. I love flavored seltzer water. Okay. I think only mods is, oh, okay. Okay. So if mods can post links but no one else, that's fine. That works for me. I forgot you were a mod, babe. I literally did. Like, Jill's a mod, but I really forgot that Josh was a mod, like, until I just looked at your name, and I'm like, oh, yeah, it's got the thing by it. You want free Robux? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we want to avoid right there, Jill. That's why I had to think about it. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. If I allow anybody to post links, they can do any crazy thing in here, huh? Okay. The psych thing they've got going on there, rich people like it. Thanks for the bullshit psych. You know, I'm not sure this made things better. All right, I had some questions for you.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not clicking on that link. Well, I can't click on the link, so. You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do. Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience to get east of the river.
We got some sugar, this brand called Zevia, and it's like sugar-free lemon lime. Hi, Carl, how are you? It's like sugar-free lemon lime, and it tastes exactly like Sprite, but with no calories, no sugar, no nothing. It's hella fucking good. And the brand is Zevia, Z-E-V-I-A. Where'd I get that shit from? Sprouts. You guys might not have Sprouts where you are, though. Sorry, I haven't had the Revachol experience. They get east of the river. So you're trouble gotten into with the police.
Rich people. Rich people are east of the river.
Who are these rich people? They sound wonderful. I'd like to be one too. I mean, you gotta like... I mean, he's just asking for money. He always asks people for money. He asked that rich lady with the boat for money and she gave it to him. I bet they're really rich. They must be very special people to be so rich. Lean in and whisper. Let me guess. These rich people are not from around here. The existence of rich people does not stir any emotions in me. I mean... It just turns into a non-clickable link. Huh. This is an interesting question because it's like, okay, the existence of rich people does stir emotions in me personally as a person, but it's not the kind of emotions like it's not like I hate them. I'm just like, there's a certain level of wealth that I'm like, yeah, I don't really trust you anymore once you're there. And it's fucking billionaires, right? So when you say rich, I'm like, do you mean billionaires? Because billionaires, I'm like, yeah, they got there in not the best way, and we all know that. $1 billion is a lot of money, and it's pretty difficult, if not impossible, to get that money without committing some sort of fucked up crime somewhere along the line, or have slave labor or multiple instances of it, right? And we all know how the world works, right? I mean, everybody here's probably educated, has read a few books in their life. We all know. If you paid attention in history class, we know, right? So, yeah. So it's kind of like, I mean, okay, we'll go here.
Oh, they are. And I'm scum.
I'm scum too. No, yeah, you're... Only moderators can post links. Oh, it didn't show up. Oh. Ah, yeah, I didn't even see it. I didn't see the link you posted at all. Because when you said, oh, it turns into a non-clickable link, I was like, what are they talking about? Are they talking about, the link that Jill posted? I was wondering. So only moderators can post links. I mean, that's probably a good rule, honestly. That kind of makes sense. And yes, exactly. Bezos could give everybody... Exactly. And he'd still have $100 billion. Like even $1 billion is so different from $1 million. It is such a different amount of money, right? And so, like, I don't have a problem with millionaires existing, right? I think me and Josh were talking about it. Technically, actors making millions upon millions in movies are just the highest paid of the working class, technically, right? So... yeah, that is interesting. At least you didn't get banned. See, if I had my Streamlabs Autobot on here, Gusta Jai, they would have definitely banned you. So I'm glad that my Autobot is on. My Autobot, like, timed someone out because they wrote something in capitals, which I'm like, okay, no, we're not gonna like be banning people or timing people out like they're toddlers because they were excited about something. I spend all day screaming into this microphone while I stream. People can type in capitals if they want. Anyway, okay, you're not scum.
But I am. The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager. You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg. My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Come on, bro. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. I mean, that's probably the right thing to say. Disco music isn't bad for you.
She nods very cautiously.
Tell me more about this music place. Actually, that's it for now. All right. I can hear the music very loudly now. Painted with pastels. Someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. Oh, is this the tent? This must be where the music's coming from.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric.
Yeah, that's weird. It didn't send you a message. That's a little weird.
Inside,
So,
men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever...
Yeah, that's kind of why I chose that response. Even though I don't think disco music is bad, the response of like, look at how fucked up I am. Please don't do this with your life. That felt like the right thing to say to a young person that you do not want to end up like you, right? Like, obviously you guys know I'm schizoaffective. And when I talk to like younger schizophrenic people, I'm like, I just tried my hardest that they don't make the same mistakes I made, right?
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
The warm stuff's getting out. You're letting the fucking your friends sit out there in the fucking cold, you pieces of shit.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead.
I'm too old for this. That's how I feel about everything.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I mean, yeah.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Oh, wow, he's talking shit. Oh, wow, Kim. Look, man. Look. Is this Minecraft? Yes, this is Minecraft. It's the new DLC. It's called Disco Elysium. Oh my god. There's definitely enough room for multiple people in here. So, like, Kim could have came in here. That girl sitting outside could have came in here. There is enough room. Turn this fucking music off. Oh my god. Hold up. Excuse me, you guys. I'm sorry. Like, the music's good, but I don't want to hear it that loud. Shut the fuck up. I didn't turn it down. Oh. I guess it doesn't change anything? Okay, whatever. That's fine. I need to just turn the volume down on my computer. Whatever. Disco Craft. Yeah, like Kim just straight up called me a drug addict, by the way.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair.
Oh, here's Egghead you were talking about.
Tape player, nodding along to the music. He looked as though we were supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore!
Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, this music is fucking annoying.
It's hardcore!
Oh god, shut up. You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibber-dee, skibber-danger. I am the rearranger.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What to do?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because you're in a tent with them playing a bunch of music, so it makes sense that you can't dodge how loud it is.
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Go speak to Andre. I'm just annoyed.
Annoyed? What if I want to speak to you first?
I suck at socialising, man. If you go speak to Andre, I'll have time to tune in, get a reading on your side.
What? Okay, bro. You know what? Probably a lot, man. Like, I just thought about that too. I'm like, I feel like people are going into chats. You weren't here. There was this day that, we had somebody come in that got timed out because they were insulting someone, right? And it was the first day that I made Jill a moderator because we had some crazy shit happen the day before, and like my boyfriend Josh, Sir Cloud of Bloodiest, he's a moderator, but you know, he's usually at work when I stream. So I was saying I need another moderator, and since Jill's usually here, we made Jill a moderator. And then the first day Jill was a moderator, crazy shit. This person was so mad that Jill timed them out. They made so many different accounts just to spam. And Jill and Sir Cloud had to keep blocking their accounts. When I finally was done streaming and looked at the accounts, how many accounts were blocked from the stream, it was like 8 or 9 accounts. Like literally. And a couple of them had Jill's name in them. One of them was like, Jill Valentine's biggest fan. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people, dude? Yeah, it really is. It's kind of hilarious that Google is just straight up like trolling people. Like, yeah, go ahead, post your fucking links. Go ahead. And they think they got away with some funny shit.
Maybe you should just stand there, watch him rattle his toolbox. Get to know his sign.
I don't know what they mean by sign. Just stand there and observe him. That's ridiculous.
The contents of the young man's toolbox are organized in a neat yet eclectic manner. He is constantly checking out the various tools and parts and rearranging them slightly.
He is constantly checking out the various tools and parts and rearranging them
It's
slightly.
a bit
Huh.
hypnotizing
That's
if you look at it long enough.
interesting.
I have all kinds of screws. I'd have a whole lot more stuff if I had a place where I could keep that stuff.
Okay, well, like, okay, I know you're probably joking, but I'm also like, why would you do that, right? Like, I know you're not really, well, I mean, I hope you are not so mentally unstable that you think that's normal. Let me just put it that way. That's the nicest way I can put what I feel right now. But you're probably joking, so it's fine. I mean, yeah, man, because Google's like, yeah, just keep creating accounts. Go ahead, have a bunch of email accounts. Yeah, huh. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Google's probably like, yeah, go ahead. Most people dropped off, so the streamer asked me to write as many vocal roads to chat as possible to see how many get through the YouTube filter. Most of them did not. All the German curse words made it through, though. Ah, okay. And not the crazy effort. Crazy. Oh, you're not that crazy, correct? The effort alone. I mean, yeah. I mean, I figured you were joking, but I'm also like, there are people who do that. Like, I've been online since I was like 10 years old, and I just turned 37, right? I'm like, I've been online since before I was 10 years old, really. I was on AOL and shit, but what I'm saying is, like, people are fucking crazy online, okay? And they're crazier now. Like, trust me, man. Like, oh my god, I've seen some shit in all my life. Okay. I'd have a whole lot more stuff if I had, yeah, okay.
These are my consumer items and my means of production. I enjoy them.
Wow, I wonder if this game is getting ready to squeeze in another lesson on communism, because that was pretty fucking, like, unsubtle, don't y'all think? My consumer items and my means of production. Alright, okay, well, let's get strapped in.
Talk to Andre. No point in standing here. The signs are really out of tune.
Okay, man, whatever.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Yeah, like, you remember, like, back in the day when you used to kind of have to understand, like, the basics of stuff to be able to use a computer? Like, back in, like, the mid-90s? Like, you know, you had to run programs and you kind of had to know how to go through files just to really be able to play games on your computer and shit. That's, like, the era I grew up in. And so, like, yeah, I've just seen some really nutty shit online, man. And Facebook 100% made it worse. Because it just gave everybody in the world, it just concentrated all that shit in one place. Right? It's just like, hey, everybody come here and be as unhinged as you fucking possibly can within the confines of the rules that Facebook has. And you can be pretty unhinged within those confines, right? Still to this day, even with all the censorship, you can still be really unhinged. Mom's a 4th grade teacher. One kid kept saying the N-word to everyone and kept bullying one girl. School rules, you can't do much about it. What? Yeah, I mean, I've heard some teachers say that the rules nowadays are fucking stupid. Yeah, I used to use floppy disks back in the day. The big ones. Not specifically for Doom. We didn't have, okay, we might have had Doom. We had Quake, I think, and we had Lethal Tender. We had a lot of shooters. My grandfather played a lot of shooters when I was a kid. All of the teachers were huddled in a corner talking to each other when... Yeah, because, I mean, that's what you gotta do. Like, sometimes you have to meet this shit with violence. I am not an advocate for that, but sometimes that's all you've got left, man, is just violence, because there's nothing else that can be done. It's like, alright, I'm just gonna beat your ass.
Hello,
That's fine.
It's a pleasure to
Like, he won't do it again. Exactly. Never said this shit again. Yeah. Gonna learn today, right? Like, you just... And what it is these people's parents are the ones letting them be like that. It's not very smart to let your kid act like that. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay.
His grip is strong.
Sweaty and warm. Ew.
He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
I've heard, okay, so I follow a couple of teachers in YouTube, and they have talked about how the rules are kind of ridiculous, where you can't discipline kids because they'll call it your fault for the kids acting up, even though it's not your fault that their parents didn't train them right, or train them like they're animals. You know what I mean. Your parents are supposed to be the ones who teach you how to be polite, teach you how you need to act in public and things like that. It's your parents that didn't teach you that, and then you come to school and act the fool, and then the school's like, oh, well, teacher, you can't tell them they're in the wrong, and also it's your fault they're wrong. And it's like, dude, are you serious? A lot of teachers have quit because of that shit. Exactly. If the authority isn't helping, you have to do something about it yourself. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I'm not an advocate for child abuse, but I'm saying, like, sometimes people out in the world will beat you, okay? And then you'll learn, right? For reals. Or sometimes if you make it to an adult being a complete asshole, you will learn from another adult who isn't gonna play. It's like Mike Tyson said, social media made y'all way too comfortable with saying shit that would get you knocked out in real life. And it's like, yeah. Because back in the day, like, half the shit that people say online now, and that is now starting to bleed over into the real world, oh my god, they would not have said that shit before. They would not have said that in the real world, because like I said, I've seen many a racist get beat down. For reals.
This is my posse. Annoyed.
Yeah, it is. Because that's who suffers. And honestly, when we were kids, the bullied kids never got the help either, you know. I always got in trouble when I fought back. Always. And I wasn't even really bullied. It's just that there were situations I was in where these kids were being fucking assholes to me, so I finally said, fuck off, and then I got in trouble. I mean, yeah, my grandfather was in the military. I got the shit beat out of me at my house, okay? My grandparents beat the living shit out of me. My mom did too. That's just what happens. Like, but I don't advocate for that. Because I know there's other ways to do it. I've seen friends of mine raise their kids without getting violent, and their kids are perfectly fine. My friend Angela is a good example of that, right? So her kids are like 25 now, and like her oldest is 25 now, and I'm like, yeah, he's not rude, he's not a piece of shit, he's not entitled or anything like that. He's just a well-rounded young man.
The young man with earrings.
Okay, let me play the damn game, dude. You guys, I never shut the fuck up. Oh my god. God.
An egghead.
An egghead.
Egg!
God, I don't like this egghead. God, shut up.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Yeah, cause bullies are scared of black kids. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't know. Cause they know black kids not gonna put up with your bullshit. That's why. For reals. Like, yeah, the white bullies don't want to fuck with black kids. They don't. Because they know that black people are gonna be like, excuse you? Yeah. They pick on each other, honestly. I noticed a lot of white kids picked on the white kids at school. I don't know, man. I just feel like, me saying you'd like egghead, I meant you'd hate him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's seeming that way. Oh shit, you fucking, wow, you fucking, during a prayer circle? I mean, let's give a round of applause for that. You decked them during a fucking prayer circle. I love every second of that. Okay, I'm sorry. That was hilarious. How many music venues have you organized? Why are you here?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
In the pipeline?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
What? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the place is pretty bad, exactly.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property.
What?
I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Are these words?
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever...
Is narcomania just another word for drug addict?
Narcomania with a straight face. Don't
Enough
fall for
histrionics.
it.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts.
You mean you? That's what you are.
Dopeheads.
God, shut up.
Burnouts.
I feel like that's what you guys are. Also, is he wearing a sailor? What is he wearing? Okay.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that.
Strike that. The world.
Andre's portrait, a mix between Albert Einstein and Rick. Okay, hold on. Wait. Now I gotta I didn't see that comment till just now. Now I gotta really look.
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to unsee that. Actually. The combination, it does... Yeah, that's kind of a weird combination. I wouldn't have saw it before you said it, though. That's kind of weird. It's kind of funny.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burners really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
No narcomaniacs on my watch. Isn't that what you are? Feels like I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dope? Yeah.
They're spooky.
What exactly do you mean by spookiness?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Oh my god, you guys want to make a fucking disco so you can get high in it.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
Okay.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll make up my mind later. I have questions for you first. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Alright, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged giddy looks.
Oh, so you met her? Good.
Yeah, she's outside in the fucking cold. You think we were just gonna walk past her?
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There's concern in his voice.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, we want to make a drug disco, but we don't want those drug addicts in there. Just us. Like, I feel like they're talking about themselves. They're like, get those burnouts out of there. I'm like, isn't that what you are?
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
The church. Yeah, I mean, you mentioned to go into the church because you were saying you should talk to people in there. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just get in the church and talk to the people in there. Because I think you mentioned something specific. You were like, they tell you about something really interesting, and you were just like, yeah, you should learn about it. You got to talk to somebody in the church to learn about it, though, I think. I can't remember exactly what it was, because my memory is absolute shit. Also, hope you guys are hydrated. I'm drinking some water. My seltzer water, my pink apple and lemon flavored seltzer water. And honestly, it's really good.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there? Wait, okay, hold on. I think I missed some serious details here. He locked people inside there? Okay, that's not good.
Not long. Like
A week? This is cool. Taking an initiative like this is proper citizen behavior, and I enjoy. What the fuck?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%.
A week?
Maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
No one lives forever, baby. Should I just be completely fucking unhinged? No, I can't do that. Give me the fucking
Okay,
key.
I'm sorry.
Unbelievably boring fuck. The game just called me boring! Bro, come on, man! Like, come on, man! Like...
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
It's fucking monstrous. Remember what I said earlier about how they're treating human beings like they're not people and they care about their stuff more than people? Like, just amplify that times a million right now. I'm fucking actually mad. I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck? Give me the fucking key. Yeah, give me the key.
Noid, give the officer the
Oh
key.
my god. Yeah, I mean...
All right.
Catch the key. I mean, yeah, I'll try and catch it, I guess. I don't know.
Sense the
Yay.
trajectory of the
I
little piece
guess.
of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to
All right.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Bask in the glory. Thanks, man. Yeah, we'll just
The
play it
speed
cool.
freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved so.
No, I didn't, man. Just give me the fucking keys.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses. Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical.
I feel like they were trying to murder these people. I feel like this was an intentional thing.
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires. Into
What the
water.
fuck?
Never seen anything like it.
Okay.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
About the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
Okay.
No, the other one.
I have like no words right
I'm
now.
not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
I'm not as in tune with my emotions
Felt
as
like
you are.
silence. Awful silence.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're sounding kind of cultish, but I still don't think it's right to lock them up in there, but they're sounding a little
For
cultish.
this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
You haven't physically seen anyone?
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of it.
Okay, so so they don't even know if there's really people in there. Okay, now I'm less pissed off now, right? Because I'm like, maybe there aren't people in there? I don't know. Yeah, he really does have that one specific, yes, that accent is completely demonized in, like, games, too. It's like, this is the traitor, this is the bad guy, this is the piece of shit who doesn't care about anybody else. Alright, let's talk about something else. So how can you be sure they're, yeah.
Well, honestly, I can't.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, man.
Why not? Let's go with that.
I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument. I do!
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool you.
It was about some thing watching in you.
Like, you aren't alone, you know?
Okay.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Were you guys high, or is there really some weird shit going on there? It's Patches in Dark Souls!
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man. Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
Okay, alright. Okay.
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the
Don't
crab.
tell her you don't believe in the crab. They kind of all sound like pieces of shit, I'm not gonna
The
lie.
implications of this are too numerous to consider.
Learn all you
Proceed
can
with
before
caution.
entering the dark
Learn all
building.
you can before entering that dark building.
You
Okay.
shouldn't be annoyed about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
Okay, bro. You're just making lots of assumptions here.
With a small surge of PEA, alertness fills you, as if to say, this is a dark corner.
It means like one of those rich boy private radio stations, where you can listen to people getting killed on and jerk off to it. Sick shit.
Oh, no. Don't be Britphobic. I mean, no. I just mean that particular accent that you pointed out, absolutely. And it's the way he's talking, too. Like, if he had an American Britphobic. God damn it, dude. There's a phobic for everything, man. Bro, you could try and, like, people be saying if you intentionally lose weight, you're fat phobic. You guys, I went down such a rabbit hole with that when I started looking up how to get healthier, how to eat better, you know, and starting working out. Like, I'm watching a lot of fitness influencers to get, like, ideas for better workouts and things like that. Bro, yo, there are, I don't even want to get into it on here because I'm like, you can be fat phobic and you can shame fat people. That is absolutely true. And we should stop doing that because, number one, it doesn't work. And number two, stop being an asshole. Stop being an asshole. But also, there are people who will really be like, if you intentionally lose weight and post a picture of your before and after, you're fat phobic. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they'll, like, compare being fat to, like, being black. And I'm like, no. Because black people can't, like, you know, change their diet and work out and lose being black. What the fuck are you talking about? Shit is wild, you guys. Anyway.
Not that we would know anything about that. Noid just likes to relay stuff.
I went in with people saying that you're a bad person if you don't want to date someone who's fat. And I left, or I ended up at the part where Demi Lovato was triggered over a sugar cookie or a diet cookie, like a sugar-free cookie, and tried to get a frozen yogurt shop canceled over it. I couldn't anymore. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is happening to this country, but holy shit, it's bad.
We're getting derailed here.
Yeah, I'm getting derailed. I'm just ranting about random shit.
He'll tell you more.
Okay. So how to be sure there's burnouts. Alright, I asked him all the questions.
What? Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
Okay.
You know, of Meteo, concerning Meteo. Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no? You're totally wrong about that.
Okay. I just feel like this guy is out of his mind.
Paracanasian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Paracanasian. Love is the relay out of death.
Yeah, and
We dance.
you know what's fucked up about that is that there are people who are just mean to fat people for no reason. Like, if you're overweight, if you're morbidly obese, people are just fucking mean to you for no reason. There are real cases of people being fucking awful to you just because you're overweight. And on the same token, they will mistreat you if you're underweight too. Absolutely they will. They will think it's okay to say all kinds of fucked up shit to you if you're underweight, same as they do when you're overweight. And it's kind of like, okay, there's a real argument to be made that we should not be yelling at people because they're fat and trying to tell them they're horrible and you fucking fatty, lose weight, because that shit doesn't work anyway. But when it comes to your loved ones, your friends, it's okay to mention to them that you're worried about their health. That's okay. Because if you're really their friend, you need to tell them that. Like, if your friend is packing on the pounds, like, big time. I'm not talking about just 20 pounds. I'm talking about they're packing on 50 to 100 pounds from eating. You need to talk to your friends. Like, and you are not their friend if you don't. And you fucking know that. And telling them that it's okay to be like that, because this isn't about what they look like. You can be hot and fat. This is about your fucking health, man. Like, where you have so much fat around your stomach that it's, like, suffocating your fucking organs. That's not good. And, like, if you want somebody to live for a long time, then you gotta say something, right? And they know, too. They know, but if you're really their friend, you're gonna want to, like, try and encourage them, not shame them. Another rant. How many rants have I went on, you guys, since I walked in this tent? Jesus.
Love is hard.
Shut up.
Unity.
Oh my god.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's definitely different treatment for if you're overweight. Yeah, absolutely. And I definitely believe that, like, people treat you differently. They also treat you differently when they perceive you to be ugly or attractive. And Austin, they mix that up with your weight, right? So, like, if you're overweight, they're like, oh, yeah, you're ugly, and I'm going to mistreat you. It's like, bro, you can treat somebody like a human being. You know, like, you can just end of sentence, by the way. There's no more to that. Treat others like human beings. Period. End of sentence. I mean, when it comes to me, store people in stores don't approach me, man. I'm a weirdo. They and I don't mean that in a weird, quirky way, man. I mean that in like like I walk into places and I don't look at anybody. I get scared until someone talks to me. What's crazy is I remember this one lady in like Walmart. We were looking for like a shower curtain. And this, like, old lady was at the aisle, and she was like, oh, I love this one. And me and her had an entire conversation about fucking shower curtains. So, like, if you talk to me, I'll be super nice. But I understand why some people avoid eye contact, don't want to talk to me, because I look kind of weird when I go out in public, you guys. It's because I'm, like, nervous and crazy. I'm here, I hear things that aren't really there. So it's like, hey, I got to be on my game when I'm out in the world about my perceptions, right?
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
No words, enjoy the beat. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore. Now I understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Hypnotic music is about love, and so is the Paracanasian Church. No sane organization will want this level of absurdity in their church. I mean...
Yeah! Yakokata! The place to be!
Okay.
Seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassianism.
Yeah, it's on them to take the plunge, yeah.
Do it for the masses.
Yeah, because I'll talk to anybody, man. I remember even Josh, he was like, Yeah, I thought you don't like talking to people. I'm like, if they talk to me, it's fine. Like, if they talk to me first. Like I said, I had a whole conversation with her about shower curtains.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to imply otherwise. Anyway, you got more questions?
Now, shut up, bro. I'm just
The
trying to
one
go along
with
with
the
you for no
large head
reason.
Is still looking at you.
Yeah! Let it out! Let the disco happen! Bring the disco into this world! Get this church shit on, and then dance there, motherfucker!
You feel like you could go for a little disco.
Yeah, I figured the church was, like, abandoned at this point.
You've got it in you.
What exactly is it? Okay, I know Noid has signs, but what's the big deal with A? Alright, let's ask
He's
this.
a quiet man, mostly communicates through music, and by being a master of ceremonies.
What?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Oh, he's a hype man. He's just a fucking hype man. I mean, yeah, he's doing the hype man thing. I just look at him.
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Yeah. I mean, I can start talking first with people I know, but with strangers, no, I'm not going to start talking first. But if you ask me about something, like if somebody's like, hey, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? Well, we're going to be here all fucking day because that's a complicated question, and any Final Fantasy fan will tell you that. You can't just say 7. You can't just say 9. You can't just say 15. I don't know why the fuck you would say 15, and honestly, if you do, I'm kind of like, bro, what? Like, I'm going to need a real explanation for why you favor that one over the rest. But anyway, you can't just say one game. You got to go into all these fucking explanations about what your favorite Final Fantasy game is. So, yeah. Final Fantasy fans are wild, by the way. They're like Star Trek fans. They just fucking hate each other and they hate every game.
Yeah, sometimes. When I, stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first, though.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we don't know how to communicate. I'm like, what do you mean?
The man smiles mysteriously, choosing to let the beat speak for itself.
Yes. What? The what now?
Yeah, you have a lot of that lying around.
Oh, the old Ultra.
What?
The,
Yeah. JoJo's fans, exactly. Like, JoJo's fans are like, part 1 sucks. Part 2 is okay. Part 3, a lot of them like part 3. But then they will be like, part 3 is too long. JoJo's too boring. It's too much like a regular shonen. The writing's not good. It drug on too long. And then they'll be like, part 4 was too soft. Blah, blah, blah. It was too sad. Part 5 fucking sucks. Part 6 was stupid. Part 7 is a fucking masterpiece. That's like a meme. Like, I feel like I favor 7 and 5. Those are my favorite parts. But I feel like a lot of people favor 3, but they really hate parts 1 and 2. And a lot of people like 4. But yeah, JoJo's fans fucking hate every part. You know what I'm saying? I like Elder Scrolls, but it's also... Okay, yeah. I know a couple people who really like Elder Scrolls. And... yeah, like, if somebody is asking, I don't know. It's like, if you've been on Elder Scrolls for years and years and years, I can see how that would just be like, bro, we're gonna be here all day. You're asking me if I like Elder Scrolls. That's like with Final Fantasy. What's your favorite Final Fantasy? Like, bro, how long do you have? Because we need to talk. Like, it's gonna be a while. Like, 2 and 5 for, JoJo's. I think 5, I don't like part 2 very much. In fact, I think part 3 is my least favorite. Part 2 is like my second least favorite. I actually don't mind part 1. Part 4 is cool. 5 is like my absolute favorite. And 7 is my second favorite. And 6 is okay. Actually, 6 is better than okay in the manga. I didn't like the adaptation of 6 though. The old Ultra.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
You sound fine to me. Yeah, you do. It's just drugs.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing.
No, you guys are fucking drug addicts.
Drowning in shit right now.
Liars.
Nosefed
Is the shit. Exactly. Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Here
what
you
I
go,
thought.
officer. The noser. Blast away.
See, you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
And it's distilled, too.
Oh,